Okay, it's time for repair number 3. And this time I've got to glue this back up there. I suspect this was actually broken when the whole thing was put together, because there's no way that would have just gone over the years. This cast iron is pretty brittle stuff, so this sort of thing can happen. What I have done is given both surfaces a really good wipe with really good clean with wire wool before I've started, like that. And then I got this stuff Multi-solve from CT1 recently. It's basically a multi-purpose solvent, but the great thing about it is it evaporates. So unlike a lot of degreasers, like that for example, you've got to clean that off after you've applied it. Whereas with this Multi-solve, just give it a bit of a wipe. And then that will evaporate in a couple of minutes, leaving a lovely degreased surface ready for gluing. And to glue this on, I'm going to use this stuff, J-B Weld, which I found after a bit of exhaustive research on the web. Claims to be the world's strongest bond. Let's find out. Imagine it's going to work pretty like DIYte, sort of 2-part super glue. But the difference between this and DIYte is this sets in 4 to 6 hours and cures in 15 to 24 hours. So we're going to need some cloth tape to keep it in place. And as I'm not going to have any hands free, I'm going to have to use this Panasonic camera, which I don't really get on very well with. So I'm sorry if the recording isn't up to the usual standard. I'm going to use a piece of Perspex to mix it on. They don't give you any mixing trowels, which is no bad thing I suppose, because they never really work. Very interesting to see how this differs from DIYte, or whether it's just DIYte in another tube. I thought I was going to mix a fair amount of this, but I'm actually not going to go overboard. Just see how we get on. I was going to glue this to the downpipe, but the danger with that is if I then need to get the downpipe off, I'm going to struggle. So I'm going to mix it up like you would any DIYte or usual 2-part filler or glue. So I've got my glue and I'm just going to apply it reasonably liberally to the edge of the bit of cast iron that I need to glue, and then I'm going to put a bit on there as well, because that is a bit of, you see, so it definitely was broken, because this bit of metal here was obviously put in to help it stick. So let's just see what happens now when we put that into place. That's looking pretty good actually. Do a little bit more in the top right left hand corner. Question is, my friends, am I going to just leave it like that, or do we think it would be wise to put a bit of duct tape on? I think it would probably be wise to duct tape it. Because it is slipping down a bit actually. When this broke in the 70s, they would have given their right arm for this sort of technology to repair the damage. Yeah, you can see it doesn't really have any grab properties like you'd associate with a grab adhesive. See on the left hand side that's coming away a bit there. But that's fine because I've got a little bit left. This is the reasonably tricky bit, because with that in place, Now I'm going to apply some duct tape, but it's just a question of trying to keep it in the right position for the next 24 hours. Right, we're done. I'm going to leave that now. I'm going to come back sometime tomorrow to see how that has set. Okay, it's about 36 hours later now, and I'm just peeling off the cloth tape. It's done a really good job actually, that tape. And there we go, look at this. That's a pretty good job. The adhesive has gone rock hard, as you'd expect it to. And that looks to me to be a really good fix. It's not going to come apart. I'm going to give it a very light sand and then I'm going to get painting. This is not red oxide, this is Bondo rust primer, which I think has a higher zinc content. So I've been pretty impressed with it so far. So that's it, another repair is complete. I really hope you can hear me alright, it's quite blustery up here this afternoon. And I hope you found today's video useful. If you have, please click on the like button below. And if you're new to my channel, I would absolutely love to have you subscribe. You can do that by clicking on the link here. See you soon.